aunque el mundo me lo impida. Bendita sean todas las mujeres,
Hi.
india, blanca y morena, que con su voz y su color hacen que yo me muera.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my goodness. Am I live? How exciting is this? Cool. Hi, everybody. My name is Kaitie Fox. I'm here at Viva Dance Studio in the middle of quarantine. You can see Viva Dance Studio. Ta-da. Cool. So there's me here. There's Craig over there who is mixing and making magic happen. There's Nico over here who's making sure all this good business is going on. So we just wanted to welcome you guys to the live stream here at Viva Dance Studio. Today we are going to be working on some bachata shines. And to kick us off, I actually want to go into something a little bit more basic, like our bachata basics, okay? So, a bachata basic is going to include 3 steps and 1 tap, okay? And so that is the basic paradigm that we are going to be working with today. We are going to be working with 3 steps and 1 tap. So whenever I say basic, I mean 3 steps and 1 tap. Now, where those basics might occur on the floor and how they might actually develop, that's going to be a little bit different. For example, we have of course we have our sideways basics, right? Where we go side to side. And that's 3 steps, 1 tap. We have our body, okay? And we have, every other, we have in place, wah, 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 okay? We have outside, right? But all these things can express themselves a little bit differently. Like, for example, my side-to-side basic can actually go forward and back. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back. 1, 2, 3 with a tap. Our box basic can kind of change in dimension. We can go 1, 2, across, and tap. We still make this kind of boxish shape. And we are still doing 1, 2, 3 steps and a tap. But we're changing the dimensions of what we're doing. And again, our in-place basic can rotate, or our outside basic might go diagonally, or back, or diagonal back, or forward, right? So we have a lot of dimensions that we can start playing with. To kick us off, we're actually going to be starting with our outside basic, okay? So our outside basic, just to make it super clear for everybody who's following along at home, we are going to go outside, transfer your weight. That's a step. In place, that's a transfer of the weight, another step. Together, that's a transfer of the weight, and okay? So again, that's 3 steps, 1 tap, making our outside basic. So we go outside, in place, together, tap, and outside, in place, together, tap. Outside, in place, together, tap. Outside, in place, together, tap. Now for all of you following along at home, if you happen to comment out a question, I have Craig's eyes looking at the monitor. He's going to flag me over or something like that to let me know that there's questions out there. We're also going to have a little bit of time here at the end to kind of ask me anything. My name is Kaitie. My favorite color is purple. I was born in April. So that should eliminate most of the questions that you have. Great. So let's again, all together, we are going to go outside, in place, together, tap. Outside, in place, from the back, outside, tap, outside. Okay? Outside, in place, together, tap. Outside, in place, together, tap. Sounds good? We're going to begin modifying that as well. Okay? So we are going to be crossing this step. And this is the first step in a series that I call building a home. So whenever we build our home, we are building from the foundations up. Our basic step, that what we just did, this out, in place, together, tap, that's the foundation of our home. You are always welcome to come back home if you're getting lost, okay? So whenever we start going faster or if we start doing things that just don't quite make sense to you, remember that if you're following along, you can come back home. Okay? So now that we all feel safe, let's start at home. So again, out, in place, together, tap, out, in place, together, tap. Now we're going to go up the stairs, okay? When we go up the stairs, we go out, scoot it back, across, tap behind. Now again, when you do this, you have the option to tap beside or tap here. I tend to leave my foot a little bit, tap behind here, okay? So then we go again, out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, and tap, out, scoot it back, and tap, out, scoot it back, okay? This is the basics of going up the stairs in our home, because I live in a home that has stairs. Now you are building a home that has stairs. Cool, okay? So once again, we're going to start with the foundation, and we go out, in place, together, tap, out, in place, together, up the stairs. Go out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, tap. Again, out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, tap. Things to note, when you're scooting it back, you don't want to scoot it behind your current foot. So, things that I see very often is going to be out, back. Oh no, look, we've changed our line. And then we do this. This is not wrong. It's just not what we're doing. This is a different move, and being able to have the choice between the two is valuable to your dance experience. So we can go out, scoot it back. You can see how I still have distance between my feet here. And I cross it. Tap. Out. Scoot. Again, this is different than if I was going to go out, across. Out, behind, across. Up the stairs, up the stairs. Something different. Harry Potter cupboard. Do. Okay, this is like the cupboard under the stairs. Cupboard under the stairs. Cupboard under the stairs. Craig, you're right. Cool. Hopefully that's clear, okay? So again, the one that we're working on right now is going up the stairs, because while I understand that most people are deep cleaning, we just don't want to go to the cupboard under the stairs. Oh, okay, it's only me. You guys are going to make me laugh. That's fine. It's cool. I was professional up till now. All right, cool. So again, let's continue. We're going to start again with our foundation, and then we're going to build and go up the stairs. We go out, in place, together, tap, out, in place, together, up the stairs, go out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, and out, scoot it back, across. Great. Next move. I call it going to the bedroom. Because, I can wink now, because we are going to do a little cha-cha. We go out, scoot it back, cha-cha-cha. I don't know about all of you out there, but I know for me, I'm usually rushing to the bedroom because I'm so tired. Out, scoot it back, cha-cha-cha. Out, scoot it back, cha-cha-cha. Scoot it back, out, scoot it back. You notice that the cha-cha takes the place of the tap. Okay, so we're pretty much moving through the tap in this scenario. Bum, bum, da, da, da. Bum, bum, da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Cool? So we're building. Let's build it again. Building from the foundation. We go out, in place, together, tap, out, in place, together, up the stairs. Go out, scoot it back, across, out, scoot it back, across, out, scoot it back, across. The bedroom is on the second floor. Go out, cha-cha-cha, out, cha-cha-cha, out, so tired, out, so tired. Oh my goodness, so tired. Cha cha cha. Okay, that's why we call it to the bedroom. Okay? Sounds good? So let's review that from the back. Okay? Again, I'm starting with my left foot. That's what we call leads timing, because leads start with the left. Cool. Starting with foundation, starting with home. So we go out, in place, together, tap, out, in place, together again, out, in place, together, tap, out, in place, one more time, in place, together, tap, out, in place, together, great. Now let's go up the stairs. Out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, tap, out, scoot it back, across, tap. Cool? To the bedroom. Out, scoot it back, da, da, da. Out, scoot it back, da, da. Out, scoot it back, da, da, da. Out, scoot it back, da, da, da. Thought I had a burp. Sorry, I didn't want anybody to hear that. Okay, cool. So we've got it going on, right? So we have built the first sort of idea of our house. We have the foundation, we have the stairs, and we have the bedroom. So we wake up in the morning, what do? We go down the stairs, right? So the way we are going to go down the stairs is we are going to, again, with our foundational step, out, scoot it back, step through. So that's going to take 2 counts. This elongated step here is going to take the place of a tap. Out, scoot it back, because we're just waking up. Da. Out, scoot it back, across. Out, scoot it back, across, taking it slow. Out, scoot it back, across. Out, scoot it back, across. Yep. Out, scoot it back, across. Out, scoot it back, across. Okay? Easy enough. So from the back, you see, out, scoot it back, across. And out, scoot it back, across. Out, scoot it back, across. Out, scoot it back, across.
Kaitie, our first question is coming.
Oh, good. I'm excited about that.
Mr. Brooke Kilpatrick asks,
Miss-
where's the bathroom?
Oh, we're getting there. So our next step is called the sink, where we wash our hands and, well, where we're first washing our hands. The second sink is where we wash our face. And the third sink is where we take a shower. So that's where the bathroom is. We're actually heading right there. Yeah, so let's actually go ahead and go straight to the first sink, where we wash our hands. That's our bachata move. I'm just kidding. That's not a bachata move. It might be. Nowadays it might be. Cool. So the first sink is going to be, again, utilizing the foundation that we're building up. Again, we have this here, right? This very simple out, scoot it back, across. Now we're going to syncopate it. Do you see what I did there? Because it's called a sink, so we syncopate it. At least I entertain myself. And so the way that we're going to do that is we're, oh God, he's gonna die. We are going to go da da da. Okay, that's a very easy syncopation, all right? So inside of the counts, from going down the stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, first sync. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Cool? So that's our first sync. From behind, starting from going down the stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sync. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Cool. Sorry, I was just yawning. I need a little bit of water, and I will see if there's any questions. Are we all cool? I really do, actually.
Okay, can you say what you're doing because they can't hear me?
Oh. Yes. So we are going to go ahead and do what we have just been doing to some music. Find a real good song. This hasn't been playing, has it?
They haven't been hearing it.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Vocales de Amor is a good song.
I know it's a good song. It's always a good song. Sure. 5, 6, here we go. 1. We're starting with our home. Easy enough, right? Okay, go up the stairs. Remember, ready to the bedroom. Go out. Ready down the stairs. Keep it going. One more set. First sync. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. I'm gonna turn around. Well, again, we're gonna start from home. Ready? Here we go.
Vuelvo y te digo que yo sé cómo hacerlo.
Ready? Up the cha-cha-cha to
Esto está
the fa
duro,
fa
coño.
fa. Fa, fa, fa. Down the stairs.
Dios mío, quiero que vuelva. Quiero que vuelva otra vez. Dios mío, quiero que vuelva. Quiero que vuelva otra vez. Hay día y noche sufriendo. Quiero ver a mi mujer. Hay día y noche sufriendo. Quiero ver a mi mujer.
Ready, first sync. Ba-da-da.
Todo lo veo distinto. Desde que ya se me fue. A, M, O, eres.
Amor, 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 eso que siento por ti.
A, M, O, eres.
Amor, 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 eso que siento por ti.
Amor, 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 lo que siento por ti. A, M, O, eres.
Amor, 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 eso
Cool.
que siento por
All right. Thank you, guys. That was our first song doing these kind of basics, syncopations, building up our foundations. Craig, I have a question for you.
Yes, Katie?
Yes, how much time do I have remaining? Oh boy. That's good. There is more to the house. There is a second sink and a third sink, and those sinks are actually quite important to our little routine that we're going to do. Okay? Pulling up my pants, I should wear a belt. Okay, so we have our first sink, obvious, washing hands. Let's do the washing face one, okay? So we start with washing hands. Ba-da-da, ta, ta, okay? All that is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. No complaints. All we're going to do for the second sink is reduce the time between those two sections, okay? So we're still going to do 1 and 2, and we're still going to do 1 and 2, but we're going to do it with these counts. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, okay? So let's do the second sink, washing our face together, okay? 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 last time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 from behind. Okay? 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 last time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Easy, right? All we're doing with the second sink is squishing these things together. So, when we wash the entire body with the third sink, I don't know who washes their body with a sink. My sink is quite big. Thank you for noticing. God, I need to just take a picture of you guys. We are going to completely eliminate the time between the two, okay? So the counts for this is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Tapped on the left, ready to do the 8 count sequence again, okay? So again, with me, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yawning, breathing. Once again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. When we are going pretty fast, we want to have our weight slightly forward, our heels raised. We're generally not going to have a lot of time to put them down, okay? So we want to have our heels raised. We're going to be moving through just our toes. This is going to help keep your balance a little bit. If you are weighted backwards, that is going to slow you down. If you're too much in your knees, it slows you down. If your knees aren't bent at all, it slows you down. So you want a sweet spot right here, here. Again, not too far forward, not too far back. Ready to go. Okay, from back. We will do our 8 counts of the washing their body. Okay, cool. So we start with our tapped and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Cool. Great. Let's do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Really nice. Great. Let's do it again. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Great. Always do it in fours. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Cool. Great. So we're going to take those things and we are going to apply them. All right? What we have constructed today is a basic template for maneuvering around a basic. All right? And we have changed the timing of the different syncopations and the steps. We've 2, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and be able to wait in this particular place longer or shorter. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We've also been able to completely eliminate any space in between the two sides. Think of it like a butterfly, but visuals, everything like that. What we are going to be doing with our pattern is changing the place where our pauses take place as well, okay? So part of our pattern is going to possibly pause it out here, or pause here, right? Or pause here, or here, through this pattern. But you'll see that this particular pattern is going to be used in the thing that I give you. Though I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of it. So we will see. It'll be exciting, right? Cool. But let's go ahead and do our other syncs. Let's build our entire home to a song first, and then we're going to go through and make our pattern. Sounds good? Doesn't matter what you say. So, 'cause I can't tell. Thank you, everybody. This is why I'm so good at this. Can I have that, please?
Ahí va el Mayimbe otra vez. Anthony Santos.
Okay, great. We're going to start with our foundation. Okay?
Voy pa' allá, voy a buscar
1.
la mujer que me domina.
So again, we're starting with our
La
foundation.
buscaré, la traeré, aunque el mundo me lo impida.
Ready? Off the stairs.
Benditas sean todas las mujeres, india, blanca y morena, que con su voz y su color hacen que yo me muera.
Ready? To the bedroom.
Voy pa' allá, aunque llueva, o aunque se hunda la tierra, yo llegaré y la besaré, aunque pelee con cualquiera. Eso es mío.
Ready? Down the stairs.
Porque te fuiste y me dejaste. Si soy el macho de tu vida, mami, no soy culpable de que esa boda la impidieran tu familia. Voy pa' allá, aunque haya candel, porque sé que tú me quieres.
Ready?
mami.
First sync. Ba-da-da.
Yo soy el hombre que
Ba-da-da.
te enseñó a querer y te hizo sentir mujer.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, cool. Let's move to Sans music. Well, then what am I going to do? Yeah, that's true. All right, because I had a little pattern that was actually to a song. Am I able to play just a snippet? Can I play a snippet of a song?
Let's go Sam's music for
Okay, sure. Sure. Let's try that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Um great. I'm gonna count it. You ready for this again? Big breath. We were on the first sync. We go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Second sync. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Do it again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Third sync. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Thank you. From the back. Let's try it out. Ready? Starting with the first sync. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 one more time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Second sync. 1 and 2. Oh, that was the second sync. My B. Great. You don't have to do anything. Wash your face. Be happy about it. Third sync. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. I tell you what, not easy. It's much easier when I have Anthony Santos singing for me. Whew. A real quick water break and field any questions. Whew.
Si existiera la ley de condenar el amor por el daño que me hiciste, merece estar en prisión. Siempre yo te he hecho bien y tú me has pagado mal. Por eso es que yo te llamo asesina sin matar. Asesina, asesina sin matar. Asesina, asesina sin matar. Asesina.
Hi everybody, I am back. We are, we're kind of figuring out if the song that I had choreographed for you guys is, a thing that YouTube is like not gonna like. So what I'm planning on doing is actually linking to these wonderful bachata singers, and also this will just be a quick second to shout out one of my favorite bachata DJs, Jessica DJ Tay of Pittsburgh. Woo! She is the event organizer. She owns For the Love of Bachata. Just a real quick thing about Jessica and her event. That is actually where I fell in love with bachata. I was such a baby dancer many years ago, somewhat unemployed, and I won a ticket to her For the Love of Bachata event in the fall. And this is many years ago at this point. And There is where I learned the culture of bachata. There is where I learned the musicality of bachata. There is where I learned that basics can be delicious and that you don't do these fabulous, sensual bachata moves. You can just very, very happily cuddle in with your sweetie or stranger on the dance floor and do some happy, happy, delicious basics. It was revolutionary for me. It was, honestly, again, it was the event that made me love bachata, that really turned me onto this whole partner dancing thing, and made me feel accepted, welcome, and home. So big shout out to my bachata start there. Yeah. So quick question to you, Craig. Did our trigger any warnings?
Yes, it did.
No. At what point did it trigger?
When it started broadcasting.
Okay. Great. So that's going to change a little bit of how I will do. Well, let's just do something very easy, okay? I'm going to give you the same choreography that I was going to give you. We just have solid counts, and I wish that I could give it to you with the song because it's real cute, but you'll just have to come in for my workshops when we reopen as a studio. This will be your little teaser, and I expect all of you to basically have this done so that when I add on to it, you'll look glorious and fantastic, and it'll do my heart good, okay? So we're going to start with very simple basic, okay? It's going to go forward, together, back, tap. Whoa. Right? Super difficult. Starting on our left, forward, together, back, tap. But here's the catch. We go 1 and 2 and. Ah! Okay. Oh no, it's so exciting. We go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. We wait. Okay, very easy. So again, all together, we go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, ready? All together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so this is a very similar thing to our first sync when we go 1 and 2, 3, 4, except we're doing it with a different basic. We go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so that makes sense to everybody. I'm declaring that it makes sense to you. I apologize if it doesn't. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And. We'll just do it that way. So again, we go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Cool? Ready? All together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Cool? Ready? Let's do it again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay? Ready? We'll do it to the back. Go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Ready? Here we go again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay? Ready? One last time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Easy enough. Cool. Let's add on. So we just did, okay, right here. It was 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. We're going to do something, it's called a chug. I call it a chug because it looks like a chug. Essentially, essentially what you do is you go down, down, up, down, down, up. What it looks like when you do a little faster. Look at me out, chugging. Okay. That's how I feel about that move. So again, right after our da 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 da, we go down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay? So again, all together, 5, 6. Here we go. Down, down, up, down, down, up. 5, 6. Do that again. Down, down, up, down, down, up. 5, 6. Do that again. Down, down, up, down, down, up. One more time, then I'll turn around. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay? As promised. Down, down, up, down, down, up. 5, 6. Do it again. Down, down, up, down, down, up. We'll do it 2 more times. Now, down, down, up, down, down, up. 5, 6, last time. Down, down, up, down, down, up. That's really all for that move. Cool? It's easy. So what we have so far, 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Great? Got it? Believe in you. Thanks, Craig. My audio audience. Craig. Audio audience. Ready? Let's do that again. 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 3 and 4. One more time. 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Cool? From the back. 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Cool? We do it again. 5, 6, 7, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. One more time. 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, last thing we're going to end with is a flare. Cool? So right after we did da, 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 we go flare, flare, flare. Cool? A flare is just leg out. It's flare. Cool? Flare. Flare. Put your leg underneath. Leg out. The thing about it, what makes it look nice, is if you come together at the same height, leg out. Otherwise you look like, well, that. Looks a little weird. But if you stay here, bah, bah, you can really bring more attention to your legs. Okay? Bah, bah. Slowing it down. Bah, duh. Wah, duh. Wah, duh. Once again, seeing that as changing height. That's one way you could do it. And it's not what we're doing. It's not wrong. It's not what we're doing. So we're going to flare at the same height. Okay? Cool. So everybody flare with me. We have our left foot free. So we go flare, flare, flare. And that will go 5, 6, 7. Okay? So again, we just did 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? That'll be where we end our pattern. So again, we go from the down, down, up. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, one more time. Let's do it again. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. For those of you watching at home, my arms are directing you. They're telling you where to go. So if you do that with your flare, it will look funny. You'll look like me, which looks funny. So again, we go down, down, up. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool? From the other way, we go down, down, up, down, down, up, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Ready? Let's do it again. Down, down, up, down, down, up, 5, 6, 7. Make sense? Let's do the whole thing all together, shall we? It's really a shame about the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sorry, from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool? Let's do that again. 5, 6, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more times this side, then I turn it around. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Oh. Ready? 5, 6. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. The other way. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more times. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. 2 more times. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Ready? One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Ha. Cool. All right, guys. That's the pattern that I have for you. I hope that you were able to learn something and able to take something away from this entire class. We will be fielding questions now.
Could you step back in the light, say thank you? We're going to have a salsa stream tomorrow night.
Oh, for sure.
A special guest.
I don't know who the special guest is.
No, you're not supposed to.
Oh, great. That's exciting. Hey, everybody. So we are going to have a salsa stream tomorrow night, which is super exciting. That's staying in line with Sizzling Salsa Thursdays with a special guest that I don't know. So, what? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cool. Very exciting. Yeah, again, time for questions if you have any. If not, I love you.
Que vive allá en una casita y en la receta me ponga tu dirección y así podré curarme de esto.